Hello and welcome to the Digital Foyer. I have Palms. It's Palm Sunday. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. Welcome. I'm Matt Vaughn, the Communications Coordinator here at St. Benedict Parish. And today I am joined in the Digital Foyer, I should be careful where I throw that, in the Digital Foyer with the mysterious Father Alex Colati. Is he in there? I don't know. Hard to tell. Oh, he's peeking. There he is, peeking and waving. There he is. And on my left, the less mysterious, Father Simon Lobo.
What up?
What up? There he is with his palms. There you go, Palm Sunday. So this is an opportunity for you who are watching right now. Ask some questions, wherever you're watching from, in the comments, ask some questions there, and I will ask these guys. We'll try to get some answers. Maybe you have a lot of questions about Holy Week and everything that's coming up there. Maybe some that aren't answered by just our main kind of splash page there, stbenedict.ca/Holy Week. So anyway, ask away, and I'll ask the questions here for everybody as well. So, Father Alex,
Yeah.
Father Alex, I forgot which one you were.
Yeah, that's me.
So
One of those.
we're talking about for sign up for the Holy Week services here. I say services because there's some masses. Good Friday's just a service in there.
Right.
And so this year, because of restrictions with size and everything like that, there are a little bit of restrictions with what masses and what you can sign up for. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, first, I think the first interesting thing to note is that, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Vigil are only supposed to each be celebrated once. That's part of our understanding of the liturgies themselves.
Right.
So that, we can't have 10 Holy Thursday masses in order to accommodate everybody.
Because I've heard
so
that
that's our starting point.
it's all like one kind of service.
Yeah, it's actually, that's right.
So you couldn't have two Holy Thursdays because you can't have two beginnings of the same one thing.
Yeah,
you get a time paradox.
You get a time paradox, and then the time-space continuum would just collapse.
Yeah,
and then the whole world would be destroyed. So
we don't want that.
We want to avoid that. We want to save the world. Not
exactly.
Right? So Triduum. So there's only one of each of the Triduum, right? Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Vigil, and then we have our 3 Sunday masses. So that's only five liturgies to jam as many people as we can into them, right? So that's 500 people basically. And so as a consequence, in order to get as many different people into one of those services, we're asking that people only sign up for one of them. And that's just to make enough space, again, so that as many people as can get here for over the Easter period. And again, they'll all be live streamed, so you come to one and you can watch the others, join us by prayer online. So,
great. Yeah, so that's going to go live at 12 noon on Monday.
Live at 12 noon,
live at 12
registration.
noon on Monday. So,
boom.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do that. Sounds good. Okay, so question here for some people. Bruce wants to know, where do we get the palms from? This is the whole thing. So palms are not native to Nova Scotia, as far as I can tell. And so we have to order them in from somewhere. I imagine they're going to get shipped from there.
Is there a palm tree in Dartmouth?
Is there a palm tree in Dartmouth?
I feel like what's that park in Dartmouth?
What's that park in Dartmouth?
Yeah, there's a park in Dartmouth.
Okay, are you thinking about Shuby?
I've been there once or twice.
Are you thinking about Shuby Park, or are you thinking about the one by St. Peter's there?
Yes, that one.
Okay, I can't remember the name of it.
I'm pretty sure there's a palm tree in that park.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So we don't get it from there.
You can just pick the palm tree?
Yeah, that doesn't answer the question that was asked, of course. We didn't go steal from that palm tree there.
No, we didn't.
Do we know where Father Simon, are you familiar with the sourcing and of palms where they come from?
I am not at liberty to share that information.
Interesting.
So, which is code for I have no clue, but it comes from a warmer climate.
And so there are companies that help provide church things for us, right? Like when they sell candles and they sell all those sorts of things. We order from them.
Unconsecrated hosts.
So they're often the source of these things. We don't know exactly where they come from.
Yeah, they're a supplier.
Would it be? I don't know.
Catherine would know for sure.
Catherine would know.
Catherine Gould.
She knows everything.
She knows everything.
That's liturgical.
Exactly. Question here also from Kelly wants to know if you guys are going to do any origami with your palms. That's a thing that often, kids will do it when they're bored during the homily. They'll make little
This guy right here, Father Alex, he has become a Zen master of origami.
What's that mean? Are you actually good at it? What do you do?
No, I can make paper cranes. I learned recently. However, I don't think I could make a paper crane out of palms, which also probably are not liturgical. So, but yeah, no, some people like to braid them and do kind of cool things with them. People will make crosses out of their palms. So there's kind of like little cool things. We used to do that as kids growing up in my house. We'd take the palms and make crosses and braid them and stuff. I personally don't have plans to do that this year, but maybe Father Simon does. I mean, he's used to braiding his hair, so.
I'm almost at the stage I can start braiding my beard, and so
Nice.
I might actually. Is there a way I could get
Like a dwarf.
like a? Is my beard big enough?
Lord of the Rings.
Then I could
Like
just-
Gimli.
Oh, we're gonna put him in. Okay.
Like Gimli from Lord of the Rings.
I don't know if it's going
I don't
through.
think it's gonna go
okay,
through.
there we go. A little bit.
No, that's not
Almost.
gonna work. Anyways, I'll have to work on this. I'll have to practice at
You
home.
have to work on that
There.
beard.
Yeah.
Could I make like a palm beard, just like, kind of.
I like that. That works. Yeah.
Make
There's,
it a mess.
there's a question here earlier on about someone asking how to get rid of their old palms. They have an old palm that's dried and cracked, and some people are sharing to burn them. That's something we do actually for Ash Wednesday, right? The ashes are made out of the old palms.
Yeah. So you
circle
can
of life.
bring them into the church, and we can burn them for
Yeah.
you, or you can burn them at home. They are blessed, right? So they're sacred. So I'd ask you not to just throw them in the garbage. Two of the main ways that we properly dispose of things that are sacred or blessed is to either burn them or to bury them. So those are both options.
Yeah, if you have an old one, you can drop it off at the office. And as Matt alluded to, we take all the palms from the previous year that get returned, and we burn them, and those become the ashes we use on Ash Wednesday. So it's kind of like full circle kind of connection back to the beginning of Lent again next year.
That's right. Often there's like kind of a basket out here in the weeks before Ash Wednesday for the
Right.
old palms.
Right.
We didn't announce that much this year because I believe we had a lot of old palms from the year before because
Yes.
we ordered the
Quite a
palms.
few palms.
Last year we couldn't return the palms. Wasn't that a whole thing?
There was a whole debacle.
Yeah, where
with the
we-
palms. We were trying our best to distribute them
Oh,
widely.
that's true, too.
And we weren't able to because of the restrictions. So, anyways,
But now we had lots of
have
ashes this year, so that's good.
Lots of ashes.
no
we handed them out in
shortage.
little
Ashes to
bags.
ashes.
It's good.
That's right.
Yeah, it's true.
Ash baggies.
Of course, people here are telling us that Sullivan's Pond is the name of the little park. in
Sullivan's Pond.
Of course.
Can someone confirm there is a palm tree there, or am I
I think someone said somewhere
Yes.
else somebody offered that as
There you
well.
go.
So
Thank you. Yeah.
yeah, if you get points if you take a picture in front of the palm tree.
Yeah.
So go ahead and
Waving
do
a
that for
palm
Sunday.
Waving a palm in front of the palm tree on Palm
Exactly.
Sunday.
Ooh, is that nice to do to a palm tree though? I feel it's kind of throwing it in its face. Hey, I took
Well,
from you.
No, but
Take
I
that
mean,
palm
it's
tree.
it's the part of the cycle of life, right?
Okay.
You give it's giving to the world,
Right.
From which
Okay.
it has received its life.
Okay,
So
now I
it's-
feel better.
Yeah.
I like that a lot more. That's good.
So, speaking of that, there's actually
Of what?
a question of.
Yeah. Speaking of what?
Speaking of that, there is a question in the chat. There is zero attempt at segue here, but great question. What's the difference between a mass and a service?
Yeah, good
Because
question.
you said, I believe, correctly, that it's a Holy Thursday Mass, Good Friday service.
Yeah.
But again, the Easter Vigil is a Mass. So, Father Alex, a resident theologian, Greek scholar.
I was
Great.
sure you were
Take
going
it
to answer
away.
that question the way you
Yeah.
teed that up.
Well, a mass basically is the celebration of the Eucharist, right? Where we take the bread and it's consecrated and becomes body, soul, blood, and divinity of Jesus. Now, in the Good Friday service, we actually don't do that. There's a communion service in which we distribute communion, but those hosts are consecrated the night before on Holy Thursday. And so there is no actual consecration happening, which means it's not a mass. It's just a service. It's a liturgical service.
Right.
Right. So
There we
that's
go.
the quick and dirty.
Yeah, so it's not the full thing. There's all sorts of things that are services,
Yeah.
but not everything is a mass.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
People here are updating us that the palm tree at Sullivan's Pond is covered for the winter.
Oh,
It was planted as a test drive to see how palm trees would do in our climate. I love that someone
Yeah.
had a palm. They say they planted 10 palm trees.
10.
Yeah, I love it as an experiment to be like. I mean, I would just look at Nova Scotia and be like, I don't think we probably can't do that. I would think.
But
That
you
would be my
don't know
presumption.
until you run the experiment.
guess.
It's a hypothesis.
I would
You have to
think
test the hypothesis.
With plants, I would think you would just be able to go like, wow, it's too cold, or like, ah, it's too rocky.
Yeah.
You know, we know a little bit about rocky soil here.
A little bit rocky soil.
Arable, right?
Sowing seeds on
Right,
I
you
rocky
heard there were
soils.
kangaroos in Sullivan's Pond as well.
Hold on.
No, I don't-
They
I
swim. Could somebody confirm that for us? But yeah, no, I've heard that. Right
becoming a
near
magical
the palm
place.
trees.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's amazing what you can do these days.
You can go
Thanks
there.
to science.
You can
Yeah.
see the palm trees, you can see the swimming kangaroos, and then you can visit Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish with their pastor, Father James Mallon. There you go, a little shout out to
That's a little trilogy that would be fun.
Yeah,
That's the kind of a
see.
triduum. That's a kind of
a
triduum.
triduum all of its own. That's right. That's
So
right.
speaking of, and I, by the way, I just used my imagination there. I hope you appreciated that.
Oh, wow, here we
I
go.
don't actually know for a fact that there are kangaroos, but there could be. But I want to draw attention to our website, stbenedict.ca/Holy Week, because
Yeah.
there's some really cool stuff. The whole team got together and pulled together some resources, ideas for movies to watch and music to listen to, and readings. We actually recorded some short readings. So you have the audio and then some soft music in the background. I think really to bring you into that place to prime your imagination. So I'm pumped for that. And there's a little something for you every day this coming week, Monday through right to Easter Sunday. So if you're looking for some way to make this Holy Week special, that's the place to go.
That reminds me of the video Matt and Laura made too, as well.
That's right.
So you kind of gave them
Absolutely.
like, here's some primers for prayer, how to pray Holy Week, and then you and Laura were like, here's 10 things you can do, kind of in your household or as a family to sort of celebrate. And I thought that was super cool, a lot of fun, and definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. Matt and Laura, you guys are amazing.
So good. The
you so much.
dynamic duo strikes again.
Dynamic duo.
What can we say? Go to our YouTube channel to check that out there. You can subscribe there, or it's also on Facebook. And there'll be different clips of that throughout the week on our social media platforms. So yeah, you're not missing out, which is great. It's great. Final question here, a practical one here before we get to the socks. Will there be adoration after Thursday Mass? So usually on Holy Thursday, the Mass kind of almost doesn't end, where afterwards we process downstairs with the Blessed Sacrament to kind of this Garden of Gethsemane.
Right.
So that would be during a non-pandemic time.
Yeah.
When there's not a public health crisis. So now there is a public health crisis.
Yes.
With the pandemic. Is there going to be adoration after Mass?
There will indeed be adoration after Mass.
Okay.
And it will be just slightly different, because
Okay.
normally we would all kind of process down.
There'd be tons of people then, too.
Tons of people jammed in there. Obviously, we can't do that.
We're not doing that yet.
But what we're going to do is start adoration. Like the priest, there's going to be a procession, and everybody will stay in the church. And then adoration will start, I think is it 8:30? So there'll be a time so people can leave and then come back down the downstairs door.
Yep.
And people who are not here at the Mass are free to come and pray. We'll take registrations at the door downstairs and that kind of thing. So we
How
can
late does that go?
It'll go till 11, I believe.
Okay.
And so from 8:30 p.m. till 11, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And you can take registration. We'll take your name at the door. No need to sign up ahead of time. And we can have up to 50 people at a time.
So up to 50 people downstairs,
Yeah.
and you need to arrive by the side door down below. So if
Right.
you're familiar with coming to our parking lot, drive right through, and you need to drive down to the office door.
Or you can park up top and walk down the stairs
That's
to the
true
office door
too.
as well.
Yeah, if you
It
need
is
a
busy.
bit more exercise, that's an option too.
Yeah.
But these main doors here will not be open. You got to go around down below.
There we go. So let's talk about socks. So every week, the priests here at the parish, they wear funny socks to Mass, and then you get to vote on them. You get to hear who wins every week, which is great. So last week, Father Simon Lobo was the victor. He had the joint St. Benedict Parish Divine Renovation Unity socks. He won there. Father Alex's avocado socks had they showed some effort. I appreciate
flat
it.
turnout. Yeah. Flat. They were
I don't know.
flat.
Yeah, there's reasons. Yeah,
I think
depressed
the
turnout, I'm not
win
sure.
for my stocks last week goes to Divine Renovation, including none other than Nathan Myatt behind the camera today. The
There we
man,
go.
the myth, the legend. Love that guy.
Nathan gets the credit. So this week, gentlemen, do you have some socks to show off?
So I just went simple, liturgical, safe, Palm Sunday, red on red.
There we go.
That's it. That's it. Just
You got the right hue and everything.
yeah,
I'm
like
impressed.
I wanted to really enter into the Passion of Jesus, and so I threw on my red socks. So what did you put on?
Well, I actually decided, you know what, to really emphasize the message.
Yeah.
I decided to go with my use your imagination socks.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
go for it. Use your imagination.
Disappointing
Close your
sock
eyes
day for everyone.
and imagine
Oh, man.
what could be there.
Tough choices this week,
Yeah,
everybody.
tough
Tough choices there. Are you going to go with the liturgically appropriate red socks or the use your imagination socks? Maybe we'll have different
I
socks.
think
next
we
week, who
both
knows?
lost this week.
Yeah, so we'll see you. You've got SB Kids Online Church, but first, that's next. But then we'll see you for all the liturgies and all the Holy Week stuff. We'll see you, but now it's Laura time. Hit it.